Good day, viewers. You're welcome to the Law TV, your number one fantastic reality TV that gives you all that it takes to be enlightened on trending news such as politics, entertainment, sports, and so on. Viewers, I appreciate your time and patience while viewing, watching, and subscribing on my channel. A very big thank you and more grace to your elbow. So if you are new on this channel, please kindly click on the subscribe button, as well as already subscribed. Please don't forget to drop your comment whenever I drop new videos through this. Thank you. Ciao ciao. One love. News of the day. Appeal court to deliver judgment on Buhari's qualification. The appeal court will on Friday deliver judgment in a suit filed against President Muhammadu Buhari challenging his qualification for the 2019 presidential election. A three-member panel of the Court of Appeal, presided over by Justice Atinuke Akomola, had on Monday, July 8, reserved judgment in the suit to the argument conversed by counsel to parties in the matter. The court earlier held that date for its judgment related to parties, but as the 60-day time framed by the law for the hearing of the matter expires July 12, the court today communicated to parties of its readiness to deliver its judgment 12, NAN reported. The trial court declined to hear the suit instituted to educational qualification of President Buhari before the conduct of the 2000 election. At the last sitting, counsel to the appellant, Mr. Ukpai Ukairo, instituted that President Buhari was not educationally qualified to have stood for the presidential pool. This, according to him, was on the ground that the required certificates were not attached to his form submitted to the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) for clearance to contest the presidential pool. The counsel denied bad. He added that the case was instituted on November 5, 2018, within the 14 days allowed by law. He said the course of action started with the announcement and publication by INEC of successful candidates for the 2019 general election on October 25, 2018. Okairo therefore urged the Court of Appeal to allow the appeal and set aside the decision of the Federal High Court of miscarriage of justice. He urged the court to nullify Buhari's participation in the February 23rd presidential election because he was not educationally qualified for the pool at the time he did. However, loyal to the first and second respondents urged the court to dismiss the appeal for being incompetent and lacking merit. Buhari's counsel, Mr. Abdullahi Abubakar, specifically told the appeal court that the case of the appellant was statute barred, having not been filed within the mandatory period stipulated by the law. He urged the court to uphold the decision of the Federal High Court to that the suit was not filed in line with the position of the law. Counsel to the All Progressives aligned himself with Buhari's submission and urged the court to dismiss the appeal. Counsel to INEC, Mr. Onyere Anthony, said the commission is neutral and would abide by the decision of the court. The appellants in their appeal are asking the appellant court to reverse the judgment of Justice Ahmed Mohammed on the ground that the process filed by Buhari and used to strike out their suits were not of the lower court, which was predicted on the ground that the suit was statute barred. Appellants claim that the Federal High Court erred in law and in its decision challenged the primary election that produced Buhari as candidate of the APC. They therefore urge the Court of Appeal to assume jurisdiction over the suit and grant all the reliefs sought at the High Court, but which were refused. Among the relief were a declaration that Buhari submitted false information regarding his qualification and certificate to INEC for the purpose of contesting election into the office of the President of Nigeria, and that he should be fired. They also prayed for an order of court directing INEC to Buhari's name as a candidate of APC. They urged the court to grant another order restraining Buhari from parading himself as a candidate in the 2019 presidential election, and also APC from recognizing Buhari as a candidate. The Federal High Court had on May 2nd to grant the request of the appellant on the ground that the suit was not filled out by law, and therefore sustained the preliminary objection raised by Buhari at the hearing. But not satisfied, the appellants are now asking the Court of Appeal to grant their relief because they are not challenging the primary election of APC as erroneously held by the lower court. According to them, they are challenging the qualification of Buhari to stand for the presidential election as required by law. Thank you for listening to this news. Viewers, please don't leave your comments behind, because your comments and contribution is mostly welcomed. Click on the subscription button as well as the bell button as you receive more updates. Thank you.